And as the theme tune fades away, fuck. As the theme tune fades away, just edit that out, Terry, when you do the actual. Yeah, that's no problem. Welcome to frame 154 of Me1 versus Me2 Snooker. Hello, ball bags. A continuing contest in which we tried to ascertain who is best at snooker. Me1, family man, the normal man. There's nothing unusual about him at all. Just regular down the line, Conservative voting, Boris Johnson loving, Richie Sunak loving guy. Versus Me2, bit of renegade, very strong breeze, very different playing styles these two guys have. So far, one would have to think that Me2 is the better player. He's 77-69 up. But last two frames have been won by Me1, I think. Yeah. So he's on a roll. Can he come back? Can he win the thing? Oh, I should say that Takeoff's family got in touch. They felt I was taking the mickey out of Takeoff's name. They thought it was inappropriate given he had died that very day. So the arena's no longer named after him. We will be naming the arena today. Sadly, Leslie Phillips, Ding Dong, died yesterday. Otherwise, obviously, shoe-in. But probably an equally great comic talent that passed away today. The curse of Last of the Summer Wine has once again struck. So I've got a bit of almond at the back of my throat. And it's not as funny as a peanut at the back of your throat. But that's not the show we're doing. Tom Owen has died. Thomas William Stevenson Rowbotham, his true name. The son of Bill Owen. I mean, it's sad when the children of the Last of the Summer Wine guys are dying. He, of course, took over in '99 from Bill Owen, playing Compo's son, Tom Simonite. Much loved sitcom. So there we go. Someone saying Arthur Fowler died. I haven't seen that. He's also a fictional character. So I don't think that's the case. Oh, Bill Treacher, there he is. He's gone. Bill Treacher, 92 years young. Well, I've given it to Tom Owen now. Sorry, Bill Treacher. You'll be missed. I mean, I regret it, Bill. I'm looking at you now and I regret it. But anyway, that's who it's named after. That's what I have said. Let no man put asunder. We have never changed the name of the person just halfway through. And anyone who says I have is lying. Andy McCage saying another joint naming. We have never done a joint naming. All right, we're going to allow it. It's it's an untraditional. It's not what should be done. But I think these two are behemoths of their art. Arthur Fowler is the Bill Treacher, Tom Owen arena. Look, guys, a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't yet bought, to the 65 people watching, if you all went to and bought this book right now, that could really boost sales. Can I have my ball back? If you buy it from Go Faster Stripe, you can also buy one of these, a little right bollock puppet. You'll get a signed postcard like this with a one board cock drawn on it from me. And there's a chance one of you is yet to be won. No one has claimed it yet, at least. There's one of these, which is the squeezy ball that we only made about 35 to 40 of these. 20 of them went out to celebrities. I haven't seen a single celebrity tweeting about them or anything. Probably just chucked them in the bin. Very valuable things, these. So there's that one still up for grabs. I do have a few packs of the stuff that was sent out to celebrities that were sent back to me, and I might try and do something with those at some point. Yeah, go fasterstripe.com/ball. Of course, if you would like to support these non-commercial ventures of mine, including this, you can become a member of the Rich Herring's non-commercial podcast fan club. You get 2 badges, a little cocky carrot and an alley badge. While stocks last, you'll get a Prince Andrew No Sweat sweatband and a membership pack. £3 a month. You can pay more if you want, get a different coloured badge. And your money helps us make all this stuff, pay for all this stuff. We're getting a new computer system because this one keeps on letting us down. So that's going to cost us a pretty penny. So your money will go towards things like that. So thank you very much for your assistance. Thank you to everyone who is a badger. If you cannot afford to become a badger, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, you get a few little bonus things for being a badger, but I will continue to put everything out for free. Tell your friends. Just leave your podcast player playing in your kitchen when you're out. Not for this one, the ones with adverts in. Right. Thank you to Crayon Taster. Got mine. They're lovely. Thank you very much for your kind time. Right, we should look at before we move on, we got it's 2006, I'm sorry. Well, let's look at the latest football scores. AFC Bournemouth are 1-0 up against Everton. This is the EFL Cup, of course. Bristol City 0, Lincoln City 2, very upset about that. Burnley 0, Crawley Town 0, Leicester City 0, Newport County 0, and Leicester, of course, in the Premier League, and Newport, I don't know where they even are. Milton Keynes Dons 1, Morecambe 0. You don't get that much on Football Reports, do you? I don't even know what division they're in or who they are. Stevenage, my local team, could have gone and seen this tonight instead of being with you guys, but I could have seen a more important match tonight rather than being with you guys. 0, Charlton Athletic 0, Brentford 20, Gillingham 5. I mean, that match has been delayed by 20 minutes as well, apparently. So that is an incredible scoreline. Over the Scottish Premiership. Okay, hello to any Scottish people watching. Here are your football results. At 6 minutes past 7 minutes past 8 p.m. Hibernian 0, Roscommon 0, Livingston 2, Aberdeen 0. And for English viewers, I will translate that into English. It's Hibernian 0, Ross County 0, Livingston 2. Aberdeen 0, but it's nice to do it multilingual, isn't it? I'm not going to do all of the English ones in Scottish as well. That's just not how I roll. Into the Championship, Birmingham City, a big city that in the centre of the country, 1. Swansea City, Welsh, they are 0. Blackpool 0, Middlesbrough 1, my dad will be pleased about that. Cardiff City 0, Hull City 1, their Welsh team's having a nightmare so far today. Coventry City 0, Wigan Athletic 0, Queen's Park Rangers used to be very near to that ground 1, Huddersfield Town 1, 2 goals gone in, both of them bang in the net in the old onion bag. Sheffield 0, Rotherham United 0, Stoke City 2, Luton 0, delighted about that, I hate Luton. Watford 0, Reading 0. Over to the EFL Trophy, Northern Group F, Grimsby Town 1, Manchester City U21 1. League 2, AFC Wimbledon 0, Leighton Orient 0, Harrogate Town 0. Carlisle United have popped in a goal there, and that puts them 1-0 up. Mansfield Town 0, Bradford City 0, Rochdale 0, Salford City 0. National League, most important league in the country. Aldershot P, Dagenham and Redbridge P. Altrincham 0, Barnet 1. Boreham Wood could have gone there tonight, 0. York City, it's John Lewis, the shop, has scored 1 goal from the penalty spot. Amazing. He kicked it, bang, it went in the net. 1-0 to York City. Hopefully that will. They've had a bit of slump in form. Hopefully this will be seeing them on their way back where they belong, to 8th or 9th in the league. Eastleigh 1, Maidstone United 0, Solihull Moors 0, Halifax Town 0, Southend 0, Notts County 0, Wealdstone P, Chesterfield flying high, of course. And Yeovil Town 0, Maidenhead United 0. A lot of those results go in York City's way. In the National League North, AFC Fylde P, Blythe Spartans P, AFC Telford United P, Farsley Celtic P, Banbury United 0, Chester 0, Boston United 0, Kidderminster Harrier 0, Chorley 1, they got cakes there. 1, Spennymoor Town 0. No cakes in Spennymoor, that's why they're not doing so well. Curzon Aston 19, Leamington 45, incredible scoreline. Darlington 0, Alpha Sprouts Town 0, Kettering Town 0, Hereford 0, Scarborough Athletic 2 goals already against the Kings Lynn Town losers. They got 0, and I'm going to predict that will go. That Scarborough will win that one. Southport 1, Brackleton 0, and Gloucester City 20. Adam Buxton playing alone, still scored 15 goals against a full team from Gloucester City. National League South, Bath City 0, Dulwich Hamlet 0, Cheshunt 19, Chippenham Town 45, brilliant, given their away. Concord Rangers 0, Tonbridge Angels 0, Farnborough 0, Eastbourne Borough 0, Hampton Richmond 1, Ebbsfleet United 1, Hemel Hempstead Town 1, Hungerford Town 0, all the way up to 99 viewers. St Albans 1, a lot of people just tune in for the football scores, of course. Nowhere else to get them. Weymouth 0, Taunton Town P, Havant and Waterville P, Welling United 0, Slough Town 0, Worthing 0, Oxford City 0. In the third round, Scottish Challenge Cup, Rangers B have got 0, and Hamilton have got 0. Lowland League, Caledonian Braves 19, Cyril the Festerolers 45, Kiddenbeath 19, Bonus United 45, Tranmere Juniors 19, Broomhill 45, and over to the Irish Premiership Begorra, Carrick Rangers 0, Portadown 0, as you Coleraine 0, Crusaders 2, Glenavon 0, Glentoran 0. I'm Irish, so I am. Len 1, Dungannon Swifts 0, Linfield 0, Cliftonville 0, Newry City AFC 0, and Ballymena United 1. Over to the Spanish La Liga. Only one, a couple of games going. One's the full time, not giving you that one. Atletico Bilbao 2, Real Valladolid 0, Osasuna 20, Barcelona 30. Over to the German Bundesliga. Got giving you the Wolfsburg, that's the result. Bayern Munich 4, Werder Bremen 1, VfB Stuttgart 1, Hertha Berlin 1, VfL Bochum 1848 2, 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 0. In the Italian Serie A, Cremonese 0, AC Milan 0. The Greek Super League, don't really know how they talk, but luckily that's a full time, so don't have to do that one. So those are all the latest football scores. We've got Tom Owen, Bill Treacher crossover. We've got the players ready to come out. Unfortunately, Sybil couldn't be here today. Her head fell off recently. She's recuperating. So to try and predict the scores for this week's match of Me1 vs Me2 Snooker, it's the Duke of York. Here he is. Hello, Richard. It's it's me. I love snooker. In fact, that couldn't have been me, because after I went to Teacher Express, I went to watch Bill Werther playing in the World Snooker Championships in the Sheffield Octagon. So, can't have been me. So, yes, that's true. That I do love the snooker. I used to play myself. And anyone who says it's only playing with 15-year-old girls, they're wrong. It was just playing against myself. They were the ball girls, and they would replace the balls. Not that kind. I'm unable to sweat, Richard. I know that you've got the. Have you seen your yes? That's my catchphrase. No sweat. I see the other guy that was in trouble. He's fronted out, got away with it, hasn't he? It's all been withdrawn, his allegations. I'm fucking feeling like a right chunt. Well, let's not talk about that, Prince Andrew. We're not here for that. You're here to predict today's score. Who do you think will win, Me1 or Me2? I think it's both of you, isn't it? No, it's not. Don't spoil the magical illusion for the little ones. I think that Me1 will carry on his run of thorn, Richard. I think he'll win 67 to 35. So that's the prediction of Prince Andrew, 67-35 Me1. You never know. Hopefully Sybil will be back next week. It's not quite the same with Prince Andrew, but I can only work with what I've got here. Thanks to everyone who came to Rehullesmith this week. It was a really good one with Rich Hall and Sarah Keyworth out in a few weeks. The next couple are sold out, but you can watch them on gfsboxoffice.com live or whenever you fancy. If you fancy, it's only a tenner online. And the final show, the 28th. We've got Sophie Ellis-Bextor, come on, guys. And Nick Mohammed from Ted Lasso. There's still some tickets available for that one. I do not understand you, the British public, what you're coming to and what you're not coming to. I don't understand why there wasn't 400 people in to see Rich Hall. He was amazing. So was Sarah, actually. Do support us if you can. I understand times are tough if you can't. And that's why I'm doing this for nothing. You know, this is top end sporting entertainment. You get so much in the football scores, predictions from Greek characters, bollocks. You get everything. Let's talk to the players. Let's see how Me1 is feeling. Is he going to be? Are you going to be able to keep up? He's just sitting down now. Are you going to be able to keep up the standard of play you've been doing? Richard, yes, I think I will. Look, I've found my groove. I've found my mojo. I'm in that groove, and the groove is like bang, and it's just the right groove for the stick to go in, and bang, I'm knocking in the old balls on the old green board, and you know, I think it's a new prime minister. It's a new broom, isn't it? That's what's inspired me. I thought I liked Liz Truss, but Richie Sunak is the best. He's going to try and sort out the economy. He's going to find out who broke it as well. And 10 more years, I'd say, for the Tories, I'm hoping. If we could just keep to sport, please. I don't, you know, it's not a time to, the world's falling apart, democracy's falling apart. It's whatever. Good luck, Me1. Me2 is just sitting down now. How are you feeling, Me2? Well, Richard, I'm not happy. You know, I maybe got complacent. It's a bit of the old hare and the tortoise, isn't it? Syndrome. I'm the hare. I've rushed ahead and then just thought, I can take it easy. So I'm going to get right back in there. I've heard there's a child in Stoke with touch and go. Got something very, very wrong with all of his internal organs, and I'm hoping that snooker is the best medicine, and if I can win today, no, not only will I upset the Duke of York, which I don't like that guy, he's a nonce, and I don't like that, and let's just let the snooker do the talking. I said, Rich, let's bring it on. You know, let's forget about last week. Let's bring on this week. Quite right, Me2. Let's not waste valuable time talking when we could be playing snooker. Let's head over to Commentator 1, Commentator 2 in the Bill Treacher, Tom Owen arena, sharing it. Surely one of their families will be happy about this. How are you feeling? Comment on. Ding dong, Richard. That's what I was going to say if it was the Leslie Phillips arena. But here we are in the Bill Treacher, Tom Owen arena. Who would have thought those names would be together? You don't choose the people you die on the same day as, but who would think that Bill Owen and Tom Owen and I should get them right, and Bill Treacher would follow on from Takeoff? You know, no one could have predicted those names would have ever be in the same sentence, and yet here we are. And that's the wonder of self-playing snooker. I'm joined by Commentator 2. He is sad about Arthur Fowler. I didn't watch EastEnders. I don't really watch this. I like reading and stuff. So, you know, if someone out of Dickens has died, then tell me and I'll be upset. If, you know, Ian Harris from the old Curiosity Shop has died, then let me know. Okay, well, it's Me2 to break. He's got a lot of work to do. We've got to see if he can pull this back. And that's a great start for Me2. Oh, not only did he not go in off, which is the usual thing that happened, he has potted a red right into the top corner. I'm sorry, it's not going to be a maximum break because he's on the pink, but this could be, he could clear from here. And there you go, he's potted the pink. The referee now a little bit confused because all the colours are on their spots unusually. And there's the red's over the pink spot. I think you have to put it next to the black. That's what he thinks it is. He hasn't checked his tea towel, but he thinks that's what it is. Can Me2... It would be amazing if Me1 doesn't even get a look at the table here. Let's see if he can double this red into the centre pocket. Oh, he's fucked it up. And he's left one on, but an amazing break of 7, and that's a lot better than usual, because usually you'd be 4 behind right at the start. So Me1... Oh, he hits that too hard. It jingled and jangled in the pocket, leapt out like a salmon. But it's a snooker, I think. Me2 should get out of it. He has got out. Oh, not only got out of it, look at that. Me2 is on fire. Pots the red by coming off the top cushion. Can he pot this green? He's coming right down. Oh, he's taking it seriously. I think somebody has hurt Me2's feelings, that's two ball breaks in a row. Practically unheard of at this level of the sport even. Can he make it a 3-ball break this time? Can he clear from here? Wow. It's extraordinary stuff. I think he may have snookered himself now, but that is a break of 3 balls, 5 points. And he's going to go for the pink. I think that's probably sensible, but slightly dangerous. Oh, he's messed it up a bit. Oh, just misses. Gets 5 points, but gives away 6. Oh, just slightly miscued. He's still in the lead. Calculating. Me1, 6. Me2, 12. And Me1 has a mountain to climb. Oh, nearly goes in off. The ball leaps off the table like a salmon leaping up a stream. But stays on. Me2. No, he's lost it. That wasn't a very good shot. Me1, can he pull his way back into this? Can he pull it off? That's a beautiful shot. I knew that was going in right from the get-go. Now he could go for an easy yellow or a difficult blue. He's going for the yellow. He's missed it. Should have gone for the difficult blue. Me1 gets 1 point. Breaking news. Probably held back Bill. Oh, it's Gavin. Oh, Gavin Williamson's resigned. It's all happening. Here comes Me2. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. He goes for a ambitious green. Calculating. Me1, 7. Me2, 13. Me1 back at the hockey. Oh, and that was astonishing. He didn't even look at that shot. He did that by sense of smell alone. Oh, Me1. Just a break of 1. Me2. Is he getting nervous? If he's not showing it. Oh, he's gone in off. And most of Me1's points have come from errors. It's now 12-13. And Me1 is right back in this. Can he pot this red at the top of the table? No. Should have done. It was a pimpsy one. Me2. Harder shot for him. He's missed and he's hit the pink. Oh, and he's gone in off. Oh, Me2. It started so well. And yeah, now it seems that the Duke of York's prediction might be coming true. 3 big errors from Me2. Me1 really playing with some aggression. It's almost like Me2 would. Me2. Just trying to see what happens if he smacks them. Why not? Me1. Yeah, he wasn't going to miss that in a hurry. And the brown is set up for Me1. He's potted the brown and brought it back beautifully. Look at that, almost perfect on the red. Not quite. But good enough, maybe. Can he pot it? Can he get the second 3-ball break of the match? Yes, he can. And he's come up for the black. Not quite on the black. Can he spin this round? Oh, it jingles and jangles in the pocket. He gets a break of 6, and Me1 suddenly is in the ascendant. Me2 looks like a little baby who's lost his mummy. Tries a double, messes it up. Tries the triple, messes it up. No, it's gone in. The triple works. And Me2 is back. He's back. He's potted the brown. There's some balls going down here. This is a quick frame. Me2. He doesn't like going behind. And Me2 attempting a snooker. Doesn't quite come off for him. Gets 5 points. He's back in it. It's 24 plays 18. Me1. Not snookered. Can he pot this red? You know he can. And can he come up and get the black? You know he could. Maybe he can. And if he does, surely that's the end of the match. He's got it. Surely that's the end of the match. But he is possibly snookered. A break of 8. Highest break of the frame. Not quite snookered. Can he get this yellow? No. Oh, can he? Yes, he can. Amazing shot. Went all around the table. just on the lip of the pocket and fell into the centre pocket. Can he get the... So he's on 8, 9, 10. Can he make it 13? No, he hits that much too hard. Me1. This is the clash of the titans here. Me2. Oh, has a pretty good shot at that. Difficult shot. Comes close on the green. Me1. He doesn't do as well. But I don't think he's left it fairly safe. I think Me2 disagrees. Oh, nearly does it after a false start. But Me1 could wrap it up here. He hasn't done. Me2 could get himself back into the frame here. Or doesn't. Or has he? No, he doesn't. Me1. Oh, the cue ball, the green ball. Keeps moving and he's gone in off. He's gone in off, ladies and gentlemen. And that puts Me2 again. Not in the driving seat, but probably next to the driving seat, sitting down. Thinking about moving over to the driving seat if his friend gets tired. And that wasn't a good shot from Me2. Oh, he's gone in off. So the advantage swings back. Calculating. Me1 38, Me2 22. There is quite a gap between these two. It's opening up. Prince Andrew could be right. Me1. He pots the green. He brings the cue ball expertly up behind the brown. He pots the brown. He's on the blue. He's potted the blue. He screws the cue ball back to come up for the pink. Oh. I think that was 3. Was that green, brown and blue? Must have been. So that's 12 points to Me1 if I'm right. It's 50, plays 22. Me2 needs some snookers. Can he get one here? Ooh, good try. He's missed it though. Me1 finishes the game off. Can he get a 13 break to finish on? I think he can, the way he's playing. Of course he can. Amazing stuff. I make that 63, plays 22. Whew. I mean, Prince Andrew, he may be a paedophile. He may not be, but he may be. But he said 67-35, it's 63-22. That is spooky as you like. And that is Me1 taking home another. He's up to 70. He's crossed the Rubicon. He's only 7 frames adrift now. Me1 is making a statement here. He's back in town. He's in town and he's down to wear the crown of the snooker lounge. That was extraordinary. I don't think we've seen snooker of that standard in this arena for a good long while. Maybe not since the lockdown tournaments when we had some of the other better players in. Jesus H. Christ. I'm terrified by what I've seen. It was beautiful. And it's made me slightly aroused. I wouldn't say I have a full erection, but you know, it's close, and that erection can only get bigger, but actually it could get smaller. Just going to look and see if York have scored any more goals. Looks like it's still 1-0. And back over to you, Richard, in the studio. A bit unprofessional at the end there, commentator one. A, talking about having an erection, and B, looking at the football scores. It's all happening. Solihull Moors are 1-0 down. Notts County, unsurprisingly, winning. Very exciting stuff there, but not as exciting as that frame. First of all, let's talk to Prince Andrew. How did he know what the score? How did you know? Well, Richard, you either know or you don't know, don't you? That's the thing. And as I say, I watch a lot of snooker, so and I'm not at orgies and things, and spend most of my time down the Reading Arena, and that's when I was in Woking. I'd cut across to Reading, and the teacher and watching snooker, and so I knew. So I just knew, and so well done, Me1. He's a family man like me, not an awful renegade like Me2. And I'm glad you won, and I'm glad you won by more than I predicted. Well, almost exactly the difference between the two. It was a little bit more. He scored a few points less, but Me2 scored a lot fewer points. Let's talk to Me2. Presumably that child in Stoke is dead. Yeah, I've just had a message through. He watched that and just gave up. Just gave up on life. And I've got to carry that burden with me for the rest of my life, knowing what I've done through playing badly. I started well, was ahead, made some silly mistakes, but I can't. Those clearing of all the colours in almost 2 goes, incredible stuff. Hats off to Me1. That's all I can say, and I hope I can come back next time, bigger, stronger, more erect. I don't think anyone should be erect during this, and that includes you at home. If anyone's using this for masturbatory purposes, please stop. I'm a sexy man, but that is not, it's not the time. Put it in the wank bank for later. Me1, I imagine will be insufferable. Let's have a look. Rich, I'm a humble guy, and I want to thank my God. God was watching down over me today and saying, "Hey, Me1, let's get some of those balls in those pockets. Let's get you back on the road to parity, and then get you ahead." When I was 10 frames before, a lot of people would have just given in, think, no, what's the point? I'm 10 frames behind. If you flick a coin 100 times, it's going to come down 50-50, maybe 52-48. But no way can anyone get 10 back, but I've got 3 back already. And the next week, if it's 4, then the little jitters start to come in, won't they, Me2? Little baby Me2. Yeah. Who wants to go to bed with my wife but can't because she's mine. And now he's in his mid-50s, hasn't settled down. No one's interested in his horrible, corpulent, disgusting, wrinkled old face and body. And I've got a woman who has to have sex with me, and that's in the marriage vows. And she'll want to after she hears about this result. And I go downstairs and tell her that I beat Me2 by that many points. She's going to be excited and aroused. Let's just stop talking about arousal. It's not what this is about. Okay, well, look, thanks very much, everyone. Very exciting stuff. Hopefully we'll be back next week for more. If not, some point soon. I'm a tired man. It's hard doing all this stuff. Good luck to York City. Good luck to all the teams who are fighting against York City's close rivals. Good luck to you. Try and win one of these to GFS box office. No, to gofasterstripe.com/balls. Baller. Oh, why do I even bother? There's only 93 people. They've all got the book and they've got all the stuff. Why do I even bother? From me and all the me's, go fuck yourselves. I love you all. And good night.